Mic wasn't on. Hi gamers, happy Tuesday. It's the Tuesday stream. It's the Tuesday stream, innit?
It's Tuesday.
Before we start
Indeed
playing
it is.
Alan Wake, what's everybody's favorite spooky song from a video game? On the call.
Ooh. You should have given us warning that you were going to ask this.
Yeah, this is.
I don't owe you
I'm
anything.
trying to think about like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am trying to like take this. I'm thinking really deeply about a song that I heard and just the one that could be really freaky is the one from Outer Wilds.
Outer Wilds scary song.
The music that happens every 22 minutes and tells you that everything is about to die.
Oh, yeah. What's that one? Outer Wilds.
It's extremely eerie.
Time over song. End times, okay.
In times, yeah.
Hmm.
It might take some time to actually kick in.
Jump ahead. Oh, this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a spooky one.
Ah, shit. I gotta get going.
Bye-bye.
End Tim's. What else? The
What the hell?
Donkey Kong
games
dudes were
exist?
great at it. The scary Banjo Kazooie music. Mad Monster Mansion, here we go.
Oh, that's good.
Isn't that good? It's got the wolf howls and all that shit built right into it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how you know it's spooky.
Oh, that instrument, whatever that is,
It's like a little synth oboe, maybe?
keeping the Halloween ecosystem going for decades.
Are there any other good ones?
Oh my god. This kind of reminds me of. I wonder if the if Jumpstart 4th grade had good music. Don't look it up. Don't look it up.
Jumpstart 4th grade OST.
Oh yeah.
Haunted Island soundtrack. Interesting, okay. Okay, sort of adventure theme to start us off. Let's get scary.
Well, because yeah, it gets scary later after you go to the haunted island.
Wow.
Obviously. Oh yeah. That'll do it.
That's good. The Luigi's Mansion games, also incredible soundtracks.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, that thing right there, that organ that goes...
That.
That one, love it.
Mm-hmm.
That one is
Is that a
definitely...
theremin?
There's a theremin in there, I think.
It didn't sound like weird enough to be theremin, but maybe it was. Maybe that's just like the low end of a theremin. There it is.
That's a theremin.
Or something's supposed to sound like one
Maybe
at
it's just like a
least.
synth theremin, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, do we think Jumpstart had the budget to shell out for a
Everything
real,
was
a whole
fake except for the
theremin?
theremin.
Yeah.
All right, well,
That's fucking funny.
it's time to play a game that I don't believe has any theremin in it.
Oh.
It's Alan Wake 2, the second coming of the Wake, Finnegan's Wake. This game's out. It's
Oh boy, is it.
it's fucking good. Holy hell. We're gonna.
The thing about Alan Wake is that it is so good. And I am so playing it. I was up till 2 in the morning playing it on Sunday night. And did I regret it the next day? Yes. Did I enjoy it while it was happening to me? Yes.
It's.
I'm looking forward to playing this one. I have not though, so I get to see this for the first time.
It snuck up on me, and I don't want to you know, point any fingers at
Spoil
Epic. No, just I didn't see. I think what happened was I just did not have a bajillion banner ads for it on the websites that I go to. So I somehow managed to forget that it was coming out this soon. And then I was so fucking happy when I was like, oh, wow, that is out. And then it's like, oh my God, it's good. It's good. All right.
Yeah. I mean, I remember like a couple years ago when I got Control, the first code, and was playing it and was like, everyone, this game is really good.
Yeah,
It's really, really good.
I actually reinstalled Control. I've actually been going on a remedy tear on my PC here because I reinstalled
He's going wild.
Max Payne and Max Payne 2. I think I'm gonna play through Max Payne 2 again really soon because I think they just had the 20th anniversary of that game. Quantum Break. I have not played Quantum Break. I need to.
What's that? Elsewhere. What's it called? El Paso Elsewhere. The like in Max Payne inspired game. People were raving about.
I haven't heard about that.
Okay. If you're a Max Payne fan, you should definitely hear about that because it's basically exactly as I described.
That sounds great.
What is apparently a very sick-looking Max Payne alike here.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope.
So we're starting a totally fresh save here for those of you who are joining us. We won't be making it too far into the game.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way.
Happened to me once.
Sorry to hear that.
This is
Happened
not
to
the
a guy I
story
know.
hoped it would be.
Yeah. Seems to be
This is
happening
not the
more and
ending
more
I
lately
wanted.
too.
This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Oh, Lance, yeah, I mean, you have to gaze pretty deeply into the shadows to get a full view of the hog. But,
And I did. Well, okay, no, there's a point later where it's very much obvious hog.
I'll get the pig ready.
Like, the hog is quite literally on display at a certain point in the game.
I got the pig ready.
Well, no, go into the settings. There's a no nudity mode.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
But what if I tried to play while also controlling the pig over the ass?
I think that'd be more fun for you, yeah. You should do that. Now I gotta watch the... Oh
hog
god,
dog.
that's funny!
hog
Pat,
dog.
this is so funny.
Now, I am worried because I'm using the left hand on the controller and my right hand on the mouse. I'm worried. Hang on, let me... Oh, okay. I'm going to use a claw grip. So I'm using my ring finger to control movement and my index finger to control camera. And then in my right hand,
Okay.
I'm moving the pig.
Where'd he go? Okay.
Yeah, this is such a strong opening to a game.
Oh my god.
I was... when the game started, I was like, is this Alan? What happened to Alan? Alright, I might have to actually go... I don't know, hang on, I think we're heading the right way.
You have to keep doing this because I'm tweeting about it from the Polygon official account.
Okay.
Whoa. Whoa! That scared the crap out of me when I played this on my own. By the way, everyone's aware of where this game takes place, right?
Where does it take place?
Yeah, Simone, where's it take place?
It takes place in the Pacific Northwest.
Hey, that's where you're from. I don't think we've ever heard that
That's-
before.
Where I'm from. Do you know about the flora and fauna of the Pacific Northwest?
The Pacific Northwest.
It looks quite nice, yeah.
Got incredible ferns, large trees, got a lot of dirt.
All right, I'm a little turned around here. Here we go.
To Lanceheart, to me, it is very accurate. When I immediately was like, oh yeah, when I saw this forest, which is so perfect and spooky. And there's other stuff later that we'll probably see on this stream today that is just like, beautiful, delightful, nostalgic, familiar. Pat, you're doing so good.
Thank you. I think if I run right towards
Yeah.
these guys, it'll cut to the next scene, right? Okay, there
And
we
then
go.
you'll really be able to get your dick out. Oh, nice. A spam message.
Oh, you got it?
Go.
All right, good. Yeah,
Thanks.
you're keeping up.
Youch!
So, how do I ban this?
Just type /ban and then the bot's name.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, that's it, right? We're out of the hog zone for a few minutes.
I think we're out of the hog zone.
Oh,
Oh, good catch, Pat. Good catch.
yeah, there are. We'll turn on the nudity thing. I just wanted to try the hog strat.
No, I think that what you're doing is good and you should keep doing it. I know I was against it originally, but I've changed my mind.
Unfortunately, I have to.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, yeah! I already texted Pat about this, but Clayton, perhaps, I know you and I maybe more so even have this in common. When I see big text on screen,
Oh, it's good.
oh, I love that. When that title sequence happened, and then all the chapter titles have the same kind of text treatment, and I was like, oh,
Yeah, they did.
They had their.
ya girl.
They did. They did a thing like that in Control. I remember that was sick.
You know they did.
Yeah, it
and
was so
I
good.
loved it. And then I ripped it off for the video that I made about Control. Because I was like, this is thematically appropriate.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
Now, this actress is English, right?
That's right. There's a whole bunch of people in this game doing American accents. The guy
For
who,
them.
your partner in it, Casey, I believe he's Irish. And this one kind of blew me away. I could tell that, I thought that the main actor guy was maybe English, but he's Finnish. He's a Finnish guy doing a good American accent.
Oh, that's cool.
Sometimes like you can tell a little bit in like the intonation that like,
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
This guy?
yeah, that guy's Irish, I believe, right?
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, Alan Wake would be the main guy. I'm an idiot.
Yes.
Who's the main guy in Alan Wake 2?
Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
Yep, same voice actor as Max Payne.
This case with me, Anderson.
That's right, JP.
Right up your alley. You should take a lead. Think of me as
Take my credit card.
Okay. Any words of advice?
nothing that would cheer anyone up.
By the way, these shots of them like driving in the beautiful forest. Pink Pacific Northwest! Love that shit. Look at that.
Time to get to work.
So I'm
I would
running
love
the.
to make a oh, go on.
I was just gonna say I'm playing the PS5 version in performance mode,
There's the car. So
so
where's
it's
the
nice and
deputy?
smooth.
Eaten by a bear.
By a bear. Go ahead.
Bear.
Invitation.
I would love to make a video about this game, but so far, oh yeah, that text. Sorry, okay, I just saw it. All my thoughts on it are
I think
just
I hear
like,
someone.
I love trees.
Yeah.
Deputy.
Also, if you am I not streaming the game to you on Discord?
You are, but I was looking at Twitter, and then I went back to
Gotcha.
the Twitch tab, so I was late on it.
Gotcha.
Adam JP says Europeans like hitting an American R like it owes them money. That is true, but then sometimes when she says her name, you can very much hear that she is English. She cannot hit the R in her own name.
It's hard when it comes in the middle of a word.
Yeah.
Anderson.
Anderson.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading
Yeah.
this case. Seems you already
Anderson.
know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
Look at Sam Lake just gazing at us.
Love that.
Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh yeah, let me check out the settings. Options,
Looking at the nude stuff.
interface. Disable hog, please. Game, disable hog nudity sensor. All right, we gotta hop out to the main menu.
Sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store.
Not much more
You
hog.
can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area.
But I
was
guess it'll be
fenced
a little
off.
more challenging
The
next
store,
time it shows up.
campground, all of it.
Lance, he sounds a little bit like Warburton, but it's not him.
They got it, Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah!
Wow.
Look at that. Oh, reminds me of let's sorry.
Time to
Wow, I
get the facts
just
of the case.
can never remember if it's Lake Crystal or Crystal Lake.
The mind place. My version of the mind palace technique.
I love that it's just the
Specific
mind
clues
place.
unlock the case.
Me
Building
too.
the mind place again for each case.
The
Using
mind
each
place.
field office as a model in
The
my
mind
head.
place.
The facts are on the board.
It's Lake
Everything
Crescent.
we
I'm
know
an
about the
idiot.
previous murders. Worth taking another look.
So yeah, so you use this classic yarn and photograph case board to sort of, as you come across clues, you're sort of manually adding your own what's the word, like waypoints or sort of mission objectives to a list. Like they don't just necessarily automatically populate on your list of things that you know. You need to sort of come in here and fill out your case board, and it's very fun. Exactly, you idiot kid. We're looking for what's the name of the guy they can't find in Always Sunny? Never mind.
Oh, I have no brain right now. I know.
Pepe Sylvia, thank you.
We're just getting started.
Chat has our brain
Let's
cell.
head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Listen to the crackle of the gravel under their feet.
Nice.
Stairs are out.
God, that's good.
You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Beautiful.
Mirror peak.
Squeaky little FBI shoes. Ugh, look at that. That actually looks... the Twin Peaks connections, I mean, with Alan Wake have always been very clear. But that looks so much like one of the actual mountains that's around Bend, where Twin Peaks takes place.
Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Oh, I didn't know Twin Peaks took place around Bend.
Baby!
Wow, okay.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
That's how I feel about Washington all the time.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
I could go for a coffee.
I'm drinking a coffee right now.
Nice. Hey, Amber.
Yeah, I love using the oh, thank you, Amber Aaron.
Thank you.
Neat. The Mind Place corkboard is so fun for me.
It is so
Yeah, I can
satisfying.
already tell.
No,
I'm gonna.
a couple
into
times now I
that.
have gotten stuck because I wasn't like keeping up with the stuff, and that like you need to put stuff on it to kind of activate some of the story beats. And that's something I'm trying to internalize is like, hey, if I can't figure out what to do next, it's probably that I have some files lying around that I need to pin on a wall. So just a tip if anyone hasn't picked the game up yet, you're thinking about it. Always be mind placing.
That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
He's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Let's see that body.
He's back.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
I gotta try to pan the camera without revealing the hog.
You owe me.
I believe in you.
Okay. Let's start by
This is gonna be your biggest challenge yet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Previous murders?
Good technique.
Thank you. You know what? I should
Going back to
probably at this
Twitter.
point put on the filter. Hopefully, we don't have a lot of unsafe progress.
Can't believe.
I'm sorry. I wonder what I hope that their nudity sensor, I hope I turn on this nudity sensor and it's still just the same picture of the pig, except it's just perfectly motion tracked to all of the gentles. Okay, well, we'll run.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear?
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear something.
I'm not. Hey,
Hey, yeah, I'm sorry. I had a problem with the covering up the pig thing with the
Sheriff Breaker said
The guy's dick, you could see it if I didn't have the pig, so I had to go restart. So I'm here now.
Anderson?
Anderson.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my
So
partner,
sad.
Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Yeah, the autosaves are a bit few and far between, I will say.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, couple out-of-towners.
I want to see the body. How do
We all
get
want
there?
to see the body.
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the whole...
That sounds like him.
Girl, look at that body.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far.
I just
The
thinking
mine
about.
place. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Okay. Okay. Yep. Yep. Great.
Yep.
Okay. Great.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Oh,
Hey,
bummer art arc. It's
you putting me in charge. Why
it is
not?
very pretty,
Anderson,
and it's a great TV game for sure.
better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
I'd say controller support on this game is great. The pace of combat for this
You know
game
what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
is really good for controller. Like it's slower than Control. It's a little more grounded, a little more sort of like Resident Evil 4 kind of Last of Us sort of.
Yeah.
You're not sprinting around or dashing or jumping and stuff. So it's I have been playing on PlayStation out in the living room with my controller, and I never really feel like I'm unable to express myself through gameplay.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
Ephraim.
If they
What's
did,
that?
next coffee's
He
I-
said that the rain is the only thing around here that feels like home. Where?
That's foreshadowing. I think.
Ah!
Maybe.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service. Ready
Hate to
get
be
this case
this
solved.
guy down here
The body's
with the
behind
body.
store. Come on, I'll show you.
Can't wait to see what it does to the hog.
FBI.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see what the nudity filter does to the Peebus.
Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts
I'm
with
really looking forward to it.
You forgot the UFO.
It's going to be replaced with a perfect 3D render of Sam Lake's face.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
We should have put. I was gonna say we should have put bets to see what it would look like, but I'm sure some people already know, so never mind.
Did they just put underwear on it?
Is he Kendalled? Is he Kendalled? Is he underweared?
Did they put underwear? They put a pair of filthy tidy whities on him.
Unding him. We still got hog outline though, which is cool. Cool detail.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the
Faith,
MO
if they had
of
just put the
murders?
pig PNG in there, that would have been really great.
All right, let's
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
okay, examining crops. They look good.
Body is positioned on the table.
Thanks, Seashell.
Ritualistic.
I hope somebody does something fun to mod this with the like different models. Could you
Another
replace
body
that
turns up just as we arrive in town.
underwear with? Do you think it's the
Coincidence?
same body model with like clothes on it, or do you think it's like its own distinct thing, like body
Right.
model with underwear attached?
That's a
Well, they
great.
had to reload the whole level to process it, so
Yeah.
Actually, all of the characters are now wearing underwear. You just can't tell because they're also Before they were
Unwrapped.
just, free balling.
Inside
It's like the I don't know the
chest cut open,
truthfulness in this,
heart
but
removed.
so City Skylines 2 is
Accumulated
out,
the
and
heart
it
right
was
next to the
on some people's PCs. It's having a
Bruising on the
difficult
wrist
time,
from the cargo straps holding
and
it
someone
down.
said that all of the citizens in the game are like high polygon figures with teeth. Even it's
Hell
wrinkling their
yeah.
teeth, which you never see because they're inside their tiny heads. I don't know if that's true though.
I hope it's true.
Yeah. Like someone was pointing out that
Satisfying.
usually the games are smart enough to like not render things that aren't visible like that, but
Mhm.
Yeah.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Okay, cool. So we've unlocked new branches of investigation. Okay, learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Plenty of blood.
Plenty of blood.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here.
Someone was drinking beer.
Waiting.
Me.
That's illegal. All right, let's update our
In
case.
America, drinking beer is illegal. Ah.
Boot prints
Okay,
indicating multiple
I am still
killers.
coughing.
that's okay.
Quite the party.
Multiple assailants.
By the way, this is why I haven't streamed in like 2 weeks, because I keep being sick and or busy.
Andrew, she is a British actor doing an American accent. And for the most part, it's pretty good. But God, ours and vowel sounds are hard, even if you speak English or not English, American English.
yeah.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Alan woke.
Alan woke.
Didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was
So
going on there.
in high school,
Probably something
my friends and I who made
wants to
movies, we made a serial killer detective movie.
So what happened to Nightingale after the
And I
funeral?
still remember this one scene where my friend, who had to be like a
Depression
I don't know, random FBI guy who just said one line, which was that they took the body to Quantico. But he'd never seen that word before, so he just read it as
Story.
Quantico.
I love that.
Took the body
Oh,
down
yeah,
to Quantico.
Quantico.
Quantico. And so he just goes like, it's
Sounds
like
like
a
the-
gas station down to the Quantico.
At least.
Oh.
It sounds like
And I just hear that now every time I hear Quantico.
a place you'd have a really nice time. Yeah, I mean me and the kids are going down to Quantico. Quantico,
Oh.
huh? All right,
Let's
Thornton.
just stay there the whole weekend.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here. passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Victim came from...
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel
This is
what they
so
felt.
neat.
It is
And
cool.
I love that there's zero justification for it.
Right?
Piece it together.
Also, have we talked about that awesome shadow that's on the mantle?
Yeah, that's great.
Love that shit.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Okay.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence.
The audio design in this
was
is
a
so
ritual.
good.
And bringing back the sort
didn't
of
see him as a
projected
More like
The
silhouettes.
blend modes.
the beautiful blend modes that we all...
One thing I know about Remedy Entertainment, they love blend modes. And one thing I know about me is I love blend modes. So it's a match made in heaven, in gamer heaven.
Okay.
the lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. Killers knew he was here.
Possibly
ambushed
nude.
him, dragged him to the
Or wearing
campgrounds,
some tidy
strapped him
whities.
to the table, cut his heart out. A witch with
But
no
on tidy
heart.
whities.
A strange echo of Al murder.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me
Hell
the
yeah.
creeps.
You need to get out more.
Welcome to
kinda
the
creepy,
Pacific
though.
Northwest.
There's a piece
We
of
got
paper on
big
the ground.
trees.
We got
Tracks.
all kinds of
Barefoot.
trees.
Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
Reading the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right.
I'd say it
This
is a pretty
right up
sick
my
game.
alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Yes, Lychee, that is the voice actor of Max Payne, and the face model of Max Payne, who is Sam Lake, the writer of Max Payne and Max Payne 2 and this game.
I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Yeah, we should do that.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Does I have more stuff on my quest board? No.
No. Oh, wow.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole
I heard that.
mountain used to be
I
an
heard
active
that R.
volcano.
That area.
Imagine
Yep.
the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
God, calderas are pretty rare. Must have been so hard for a British person to say.
You
She
got it.
nailed it, though.
Yeah, that one I
I
didn't
used to
really
love geology when I was
have a
in
problem
school.
with.
I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thank you.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Me too.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Do I get to go to the
Deputies
lodge
aren't
later? in the game?
exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
I think so.
Surprise about the
Cool.
deputies.
I want to see it. I want to see a little Pacific Northwest hotel. Just working on my theme ripping here.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod.
I wouldn't call him a tripod, but that's just me.
Record a snuff.
Maybe. And why take out his heart?
Yeah,
just
hard to
throw
tell
it
through
away?
those tidy whities.
Something for us to find.
And why put him in the underwear?
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
God, what this game is just a bunch of obstacle courses for British voice actors. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
That one is truly a punishing sentence. Do
I can't get that
diners as a
manuscript page out of
concept
my head.
specifically?
Don't think
I've
so.
never seen killers reach out
Do
so
they
directly
exist? They don't
before.
exist.
Nah, I don't think it's. I think it's you maybe get food at the pub.
Yeah.
With your technique, these
There are like these like roadside restaurants.
Do we have diners because of like highways here? I know they used to be like dining cars originally on trains, but
And then literally they took those dining cars and turned them into diners,
yeah,
which I think is
definitely
neat.
one of the best things we've ever done as a people.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
Do more stuff like
I'm all
that.
set.
I mean,
I'll pop
dining
down
cars
anyway.
are also cool. If
I
we
wanna
could have
walk
more
to
of
the diner.
those.
Get a
I-
feel for the town.
I guess maybe it was a mistake to remove things from trains. We should have kept trains. I think we should bring back trains.
Confusing.
Bring back dining cars on trains.
Oh, so here's
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses
Diner?
waiting.
here's town.
coffee.
Simone, have you ever been anywhere in the Pac Northwest that looks like this?
Absolutely, Pat. Literally everywhere in the Pacific Northwest looks like this. North Bend looks like this. My hometown looks like this. There's definitely places in the Olympic National Park that look like this. Oh, I didn't
gonna
go
go
in
check
this
something
hotel.
Be right
Fuck.
back.
Got it.
Yeah, you end up spending a lot of time here in the game, so you'll
good,
get there.
good. I went right to the diner, walking around the waterfront, looking at the view, looking at the deer.
So there's a character in this game called Pat Maine.
Hey, do you think
I don't know. I don't think so. It's got to be a
is
coincidence.
Vita still here?
Vita?
Hey, Vita.
Vita? Hey, Vita?
Can we? Does he say anything else incriminating?
I mean, he doesn't say anything that I would say. And he doesn't sound like me. He doesn't sound like me, so I don't think it's a...
See, now you're just. God, come on.
It doesn't budge.
Me trying to get out of bed in the morning. Hey! Relational humor.
What's up, girl?
Hey.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Anderson.
Why do you talk to me that way?
He's kind of a grumpy guy. Now, from behind, this is
that.
a Simone-coded person.
Okay, it's very funny that you said that because you know our colleague Bird at
Yeah.
Vox. I saw this person and I thought, that looks like Bird.
It also
and as
looks
you
like
know,
Bird.
because you know Bird looks like me. We
Yes.
look like we're related. So it is very funny. We had basically the same thought, except that I recognized the other in whom I recognized myself, and you recognized only the other.
How much have you had? Not enough.
God, I wish that were me. Oh, look at that.
Another thing
Text
that
painted on the side of the building.
is
Yes.
gorgeous. I really like how far this game leans into the
Can you go look at the waterfront?
yeah,
Sorry.
absolutely. The Finnish
Yeah!
the Finnish ancestry of Remedy games. They go for it in this one. I think they talk about Finland in this game more than I think any other game they've made.
I love it. Oh, get that map.
Yeah. They had that funny nod in Control when you meet Ati the janitor for the first time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
God, it's beautiful.
your character's like, interesting accent. He must be Swedish. And similarly in this one, there's a really funny part where you're talking to one of these two Finnish brothers who run a lot of the businesses in the town, and one of them recognizes your reindeer sweater, or your tree sweater as like that's a Scandinavian thing. Like we used to had those in Finland, and your character's like, yeah, my mom made it for me. She's Swedish, and he just goes silent. Ilmo, thank you.
Yeah, I imprinted very hard on the 2 finished tour guides. I love them. I died for them. They're my friends and family.
Let me guess.
God, I love this diner!
Welcome to Bright Falls.
Oh dear.
It's nice to have you.
Love it.
Now,
I got you both some coffee.
this is the guy from Quantum Break, right?
Nice to meet you, Sheriff.
Oh, yeah, his name's
I'm
Breaker.
Secretary.
Okay, yeah.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010.
A new Wonka poster just came out.
Excuse me.
Hey, Pat,
Yeah.
can we talk
Yeah.
about this?
No, I haven't seen
Are
any
you
Wonka
on?
poster.
That's us. I'm
Can I
Tammy,
drop it
and
in
he's
general?
Thanks.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what
What
did
kind
you
of pie
see
is
in the
that?
woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake
Hmm.
and
It's red.
he was acting crazy.
I mean,
shouting weird
ish.
shit at us. He must have
I
been
would
on something.
put money on
Unless
cherry
skinny dipping
pie.
at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard
Yeah,
shooting.
it seems most likely.
We ran into these
Given
psychos
the-
in deer masks.
Oh yeah, I'm in
They
the.
were
I'm
cheering
seeing
into the
like kind of
naked guy with
distinct
knives,
red cherries
like some
in
kind of
the guy's
Okay.
pie that's in the
satanic
sunbeam.
cult.
If you look on Twitch, it's a
And
little
then we
clearer.
bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree." Cult
That
of the
will
tree."
do it, I will say.
Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, ALANWEEN, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Time to do mind science.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
I love
They
this
broke in
shit.
for the sake of Tammy's book.
It's so good.
Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth. We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Great attitude.
That first cult feeling.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Mm-hmm.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful.
All right, some very good, funny, uncanny
Around town for now, in case we have any
performance here.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
Very Lynch face acting.
I thought we'd never see you
Yep.
back here after that awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Normal diner interaction.
Love it.
Alrighty.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find
Now,
the
was
door
that
grab
waitress character in the first Alan Wake
I
game?
don't remember.
Wizard
Okay.
was always my favorite class.
She looked very familiar, like I've seen her as an actor in some TV show.
Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all
Tiny
very
Soundwave
weird.
says there was a
Rose has
server
talent.
called
Ah,
Rose in the
okay.
original, but they didn't look the same.
It's best not to take it personally.
But might be the same because it happens. Similarly, there was when I was going through the emails in the sheriff's office, someone named Lucy I think works here, and I wonder that has to be like a reference to Twin Peaks.
Lead the way,
Lucy,
Sheriff.
right?
Oh, maybe.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Hey.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door.
Tidy
outside of
whitey
the
time
Tuesday
again.
I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
I think they shouldn't have sent the coroner away on the week of Deerfest. Like, it's going to be huge.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Forgetting that I'm...
Okay. Let's take a look at
It'd be
our
funny if they had him in a different pair of underwear every time you saw him.
I'll start with the external
I would
inspection.
love that.
Before
That would be
making
really,
an
really
examination.
good.
What was the cause of death?
Hmm.
What other clues can the body give me? Aha.
There's a big hole in
Something
him.
inside his chest.
Who put that there?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add
How
up.
could that be?
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing?
Yay.
How'd they manage that?
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Get in there.
To root around.
What I've been waiting for. You know what loves to root around?
What?
Hogs.
That's right.
Doesn't make sense.
Ah.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
Put it.
There's definitely
Tiny sound
something in
wave.
his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Yes. And it's incredible. Bare hands.
Bare hands.
Same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on.
Drop
We
your
found these
AO3
kinds of
saga.
pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Ah!
Wait a minute.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page set to get into the light. He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Do love all the Hemingway shoutouts. Really great stuff for me.
Go.
Headshot.
Vanished.
So this part of the game for me was fun because I had picked up my phone and was in the middle of texting Pat about how much I loved blend modes when suddenly he sat up on the table and I was like, oh fuck, wait, I was not like and then I totally missed what had happened to her gun, so I was just standing there in the light for like 10 minutes going, fuck. I wasn't paying attention. And then I had to just look up a YouTube video and like rewatch that cutscene to just be like, okay, I know that this is probably like really obvious. Where the fuck did my gun go?
I like these fake little credit sequences at the end of each segment. It's cool.
It's so good.
They introduce a bunch of different songs as the game goes on.
Just there's so many neat aesthetic details that this doesn't need to be here. It's so cool. It's so neat that there's a custom song for every chapter. It's just like, yeah, this is artisanry, artistry. I can talk. Hell yeah. And it's a bop.
I love this video art.
Eurovision-ass song.
So we'll skip that for now.
Yeah.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Do we know that?
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just...
Primrose with some very, very specific Eurovision takes in chat.
Anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
That is a very good point, Primrose.
All right.
These pages are important. Breaker dropped one before he disappeared.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
And it was difficult, but you know why? Because I wasn't properly putting things on the wall in the mind place. And once I did that, it was not so difficult at all.
Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
She really does do a good job. There are just some moments.
killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
Yeah. Victim of cult killing became monster. Goal. Goals.
Goals.
Did I forget to do something? There we go. Right, okay, so this must be where you got hung up, is not placing these manuscript pages on the board.
It was some later pages that I found that I hadn't put up.
Calls him a taken. We need to head over there.
The
and
actual
stop
like
him before
ritual
anyone else gets
card.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I'll DM you about it because yeah, because I don't
Yeah.
think we'll get there today. But there's a specific thing that I was like, I've figured this out. I know exactly what I need to do.
Sheriff Breaker disappeared.
Why can't I do
Nightingale
it?
turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
That's crazy.
I think if I were those guys at this point, I'd be like, hey, did we ever like check the IDs of the FBI agents that just kind of showed up and then fired some gunshots in the basement, and now a bunch of people are dead?
Crazy talk. Monsters aren't real.
Secondarily, I think that a lot of the responsibility lies on the police force here for not putting good lighting in their basement.
That's true.
Look at this shit. What's happening here?
No budget
Oh my
cuts.
god. Your girl should have looted these rooms before going to the next part of the story.
I think you can come back.
A lot of things would have been easier for me. Pat, you know what I want to see before
What's that?
the end? Oh yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh yes. You know you know what I need.
Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, fuck the government. We have both matters. Oh wow, you think of everything, and we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak.
Incredible.
The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Thermos.
Thermos. Yeah. I love. And the great thing, I will say, if you haven't played this game yet, guess what appears in your mind place after you find that video? A TV where you can find and collect and rewatch all of the Koskela Brothers videos.
Yay!
They're all very good.
I cannot wait to find more of them. I was so happy when I found that.
Yeah, those
Can I
guys were
ask
all
a mildly it might be a spoilery question, but did we get to go to the
Nightingale
coffee
and his
theme
cult
park?
are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than
You
they
should
already
keep
have.
playing the game.
Can you call it in,
Okay.
Casey?
Smart choice, Anderson. Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case.
In the long way around, huh?
You can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing
I
these
love
pages
Washington.
isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
Pretty.
Look at those trees.
So pretty. What's that guy doing? Yeah, I love the FMV stuff that Remedy likes to do in their games.
They're so yeah.
And they've been doing
really
it
appreciate
literally since the beginning. Like in the first Max Payne, before there was the like accessible technology to put motion video into games, you would come across TVs and it would just be slideshows, right? It would just be like switching between images, but there would be like little fake TV shows running.
Did you check out the town,
with
Anderson?
scripts and voice acting and all that stuff. It was great.
Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
But yeah, this is I feel like we can wrap up there.
This is Alan Wake.
This is Alan Wake 2. It's out now on everything. Xbox, or sorry, it's out now, and then the new gen consoles and PC. It looks really, really, really good on PC.
I need something to
I want to try it on there sometime. But
I'm hearing so many good things, and I really want to play it, and I will soon.
You gotta.
Oh yeah, that's a Tim Tom. That's true too. Yeah, those are great. Last Smoke. It's bad for the baby. Okay. What do we got going on? Yeah, I think we're gonna be streaming again on Thursday, and I forget what we're gonna be streaming. What are we streaming on Thursday?
And you've got a video that's going up that day too, right? I don't remember what we're streaming that day actually.
I volunteered to stream some city skylines.
Oh right, yeah.
We can also do other things if that doesn't need a whole 2 hours.
Yeah, so we'll probably be doing some city skylines on Thursday. And then, yeah, I have a video coming out later this week, and I got to go export a draft of that and upload it. So that's the stream for today. Everybody, thank you very, very much for hanging out. We will catch you here on the next one, Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern, with some cities skylines. Bye, everybody.
Bye.